It's snowing out in Manchester today. Guys, listening, I tell you, like I said, I've already identified me panel. It's taken me a long time, and sometimes it's like you have to take chances, and I think I have the right people now. And like I said, everything is about family, fighting, football, mental health, music, and recovery. Uh, you know, and labels as well. Good morning, Anne-Marie. I've seen your video. Thank you very much. Come here. You know when you went past that cold cut and Spencer said, remember the old gym that was there? Hey, Maxine, me Uncle Joe owns that. Git Star owns that building, or he owns half of it. He knocked it down, and look what he knocked that gym down and fucking put up a big loads of apartments. But now I've identified my team, I have my squad, and like I said, everybody that I bring on will be from Ballyfermot, not a nerd off YouTube. So we had a go this afternoon and this evening. Spencer is going to jump on, and over time I'll tell you a little bit about Spencer. See, the reason why the reason why Spencer is on my life is because he's from Cherry Orchard. So in case any nitties come in and say, Jude was ran out here, ran out there here, ask the man himself, he'll tell you. He lives here. We grew up in the same road. I know Spencer 39 years. Chop, like I said, sometimes your own can hang you. And without saying too much, like I said, shout out to YouTube Studio. Because now I know. Yeah, and I hear people saying, Jude, he's not your enemy. He fucking is now, mate. Chopper, shout out to Chopper. Are you alright, Keity? My brother, every time he says it, man, he has me creased up laughing. This channel is for Ballyfermot. I want to shout out to Jimmy Kershaw for sharing me stuff. And Spencer, I told Jimmy last night asked me, have I any funny stories about him and Darren? That's not a bad number, Chopper. So I was in Darren's class and Les's class. So last night I was telling him a story about when his dad. Spencer, wait till you hear this. This is a fucking masterpiece of a story, right? Here. So, guys, you have to forgive me. I'm upstairs. I'm still rocking me Pac-Man, looking like Casper the Ghost. Wait till you hear this. So one morning, Spencer, yeah, we didn't want to go to school. We were in the tech. We were about 12, right? Now, picture the scene, right? Me and Darren are going over to McNeil's field. He spots us there with 5 greyhounds, an Irish wolfhound, and 2 Jack Russells. Darren's like, Jude, get in the bush. I fucking dived in the bush, yeah? He dived in the bush. The fucking dogs seen him. They ran down, yeah? And they're barking at the fucking bush. And Noel gets down and the dogs are barking at him. Do you understand? Like there's a rabbit in there, yeah? It's like your own dog knows you. So the dogs were barking and looking at Noel. And bro, I was about 100 yards away from him, right? I'm looking at what the dogs are doing. The dogs are looking at the fucking bush and they're looking at Noel Kershaw like that. Look. Here, get out of the bush. So I come straight out, bro. You know what I mean? I'm not saying here, I'm not coming out. You know what I mean? He's like, is Darren with you? I said, no. Darren! Yeah, Dad. Get out of that bush. What did you lie to me for? Sorry, Noel, but he's me mate. Yeah, oh, he's your mate, is he? You do things together, you want to wag skill and go on the mitch? I've got a job for you, Spencer. Do you know what he did? He marched us over to the house and all the kennels. He made us clean them out and all, like, you know what I mean? And it's like Darren was laughing, you know what I mean? Because his dad was giving me shit and his dad looked at him, what are you laughing at? But Jimmy Kershaw, like, fair play to him. he shared me stuff because it's a Ballyferma page. If anybody had a YouTube channel from Ballyferma, see me, I will plug it. No problem. I'm not a salty little hobbit that lives in a shed. And shout out to that other dickhead who were here. Shout out to the pot here. I'm going to send you a mop bucket. Scott Leon Knight. How about that? Listen, I told you. I'll box the face off you. Remember? Because we had an argument, didn't we? So I sent you a message this morning and I said, tell you what, right? I'll spar with you. How about that? And if you break me nose, good. You're a much bigger fella than me. Yeah, so he's a shook wimp, him. You know what I mean? Anybody that tells on, never mind their daddy. You know what I mean? You are the company you keep. Spencer, see him. He's what you call a weasel. But anyway, guys, right. Now, I've started. I'd fuck up a picnic, mate. But I'm very technically gifted. It's mad, isn't it? I don't know nothing about this yet. But I'm learning. Anyway, shout out to all the nerds on YouTube. Shout out to Willa. Remember you said I couldn't go back on my old housing estate? Yeah, we'll see about that. You know why? Because loads of people are from Ballyer, from Cherry Orchard. I'll tell you here, Jude was never run out of anywhere, me. And here, I have a couple of people in the chat that live on the same street as me. At home. You understand? Now, let's get this out of the way. Nobody ever ran me out of anywhere. Allegedly, I've done that, right? Here, I had a good reason. Alright, long story short, man pulls up in Sheriff Street on a motorbike with a helmet on, and next of all somebody comes behind him with a syringe and sticks it to my neck and told me to spit out or give him whatever I had. So he got £80 down me. But it wasn't the £80 that I was bothered about, because he come behind me and he told me this fella had AIDS. Everyone knew him from Sheriff Street and he caught me slipping. So I found out where he lived. And I paid him a visit. And guess what I took? His spirit and 16 ounces of heroin. He took £80 worth of shit off me, and I took about 20 grand's worth of shit off. Imagine that. And the very next day, boom, me door went in. Hey, Anne-Marie. Hello, Maxine. Now listen, going forward, look, I don't want nerds on my panel because I'm staying in my own lane. I've no competition on YouTube. I'm on here to compete against myself. And I made a channel to bring a few people from Dublin together. You know, hey Tony, and that's the way forward. Rules, we have rules, amigo. Here, leave your ego at the door, amigo. Save your tissues for your own issues. Because, finally, here, and guess what? I'll probably hit me target in the next day or two. You see, because when you have your own channel, you can do the fuck what you want. And like I said, I like men. I am not a gayist or a racist. I have something to say. Hang on 1 second. There is 3 rules in here. Number 1, abuse anybody in me life, you're gone. Number 2, disrespect anybody in my life, you are gone. Do you understand? And here, I need my mods to be on the A game. Do you understand? If I have to block somebody 2 times, I don't block people, but it's like saying that I've never been 180 days off that milk stabiliser, and guess what, I am. See, I like adversity. I like people telling me I can't do nothing. Of a shit channel, have I? We'll see about that, you little midget. You know, you got me channel sucked, didn't you? You little Scouts fairy. You're not so tough after all, are you, mister? You sausage. You know, many times have I offered to meet you. You're a fucking wimp, mate. Anyway, Chopper, I got a strike from Ballyferma and I got one from Liverpool. Somebody doesn't want to see my channel grow, but here, you little twerp. You little hobbit. You know, you little mini fucking Gandalf. You know. Here, let the people see you get your ass whooped. That's why you're afraid of me. Because you know, if I see you and someone's with me, it's going on YouTube and you're finished. And that's what I do. I finish souls. Do you understand? I'll take your soul. Do you understand? And I'll video it. And I will expose you as a wimp. And then you're done. See? And you fucking know I can do that to you. Do you understand? And see, you in the shed that got me a strike, you're gonna get barked at. You could have got my channel closed. And I've walked to, that'd be the third channel. Then I would come home and I'd boot your shed door in. Yeah, and we'd have a talk. No sexy time, just a good time between acquaintances. Here, it's snowing out, look. How are you, Richard? Come here, listen. Like I said, me channel. Like I said, people have tried to get it shut down. But guess what, here? We're 40, so we're in the 40s now. TikTok. I'm gonna bring on savages. But gentlemen, not nerds. I did tell you, I've no competition on here. You know, fuck YouTube. I'm doing this for Ballyferma, mate. And for me. And to share awareness. You see, you can't beat experience. Do you understand? And the circle of company I keep and the calibre of friends I have and Spencer has here. Hey Rob, we're from Cartel Land. Cherry Orchard Avenue. Me and Spencer lives on the same fucking road and that's why he's on my stream yard. Cause you know the way that little midget, Willa, do you know what? Yeah, you reported me and you picked up the phone on one of my friends that lives up in Ballyferma because you owe money. How about that? You fucking weasel. You told PD a load of liars. You know, you told him that I got ran out of the country by the rat. Now Spencer's in the chat. Spencer, would you say that's a lie? Spencer, put this to bed, bro. Here. Where we're from, if you're labelled a certain name, you can go back there. Ever. See me? I am welcome. Here, like a kangaroo's baby in a pouch. I'm welcome. But anyway, I always believed in myself. You know, and I, over time, like, you know, if I had been off my mood stabiliser, my channel wouldn't have been robbed, but I'm glad I got robbed because it motivated me. It's taken me a year. Whereas on other projects, it took me nearly 5. So that's why I was bothered. Because a little here, you're not so hard, are you, when you're getting my channel struck, you little twerp. You know, you wouldn't face me. You'll troll everyone else on YouTube, but not me. Because you fucking know me. I don't care if there's an army with you. You touch me, bro. We all know people don't. We don't. Hey, you twerp. Go on, let me fucking take your soul. And put it on YouTube. That's my plan this year. I'm going to go to a few events. The other night I was supposed to go to one. Listen, I'll see you eventually. I forgive you, but I'll never forget. What you say? What are you saying? Bang. Do you understand? It's great carnage. But here, check this, right? So, I've identified a few men. Now, not nerds, men, right? Men that have served. Soldiers. Do you understand? Here, looks are so deceiving me. See, I might have the blackest teeth on YouTube, but I haven't got the blackest heart. And you have fucked up, you know what? What? Here, he told me to tell you. Jude, forgive them, for they do not know what they have gone and done. Now, my missus, because of sexy time, A miracle has happened. It's like God has put his hand on me head and said, and Spencer, I'm back to that 18-year-old on that corner, bro. Do you understand? And me, bro, you know the way I am. It's like, you know. And Gibbo's the same. Here, my mate made the clipper famous. If Twitter had been around, Gibbo would have been trending. He put a clipper in his hand and he started a trend. Everyone from Ballier had a fucking lighter in their hand. You know, cocked and ready to go. Here, men from Ballyfermot don't need to get ready. We stay ready. We're always ready. Do you understand? And when you take a man's soul, I want you to think about this very serious. All joking aside, listen, I've no issue with that midget. But if you ever want to, let me know. Yeah, Video Craig, if you wanted to, let me know. I'll whoop your ass and shave your hair. Do you understand? You forget about that joke, don't you? And so does loads of YouTube, but I don't. I'll never let you forget that. Men don't cross certain lines. And they don't make jokes for public entertainment about dead kids. So, you better thank Lee Marvin Hitchman the next time you see him. Because I tell you what, mate, you're so lucky I wasn't there. And that's not a threat. That's a fucking promise, mate. I don't care who's with you. I will slap them too. You see, bro, listen to me. This year, there is 3 YouTubers that I'm going to try get me hands on, but have someone with a camera there. And I'm going to post on YouTube. You know, I know a lot of people in Toxteth and Croxteth. Me lad's worked up there. He lives up there. You know, but anyway, like I said, shout out to the people that motivated me. Shout out to the people that stole me channel. Shout out to the people that fucked me over. No names. Dan, you midget. You're a midget, mate. I'm gonna have that camera when you come to the Etihad. And you know what? There's not a thing you can do about it, mate. When I take it, what you gonna do? You gonna phone? Oh. Like I said, the best way to shut a man down is to whoop his ass on camera and make him look like a clown. Do you understand? Everything's in life's about respect, you know. I'm used to knocking 2 or 3 people out at a time. Screws. I used to bang out. See, I'm technically gifted with that. But listen, I am not invincible. Like I said, see there? That broke. You see, and yous have made me do this. You see, a silly little hobber from Ballyfermot called Willa told YouTube a big lie about me. He told PD I used to sell drugs and I used to rob drug dealers and the IRA ran me out of the country at shop people. 2 things he said were right. And that's why Spencer and Amory are in my chat, are mods that are from. Spencer's from Cherry Orchard. You know. And I know, like I said, now, it'd be a very silly thing for somebody who was allegedly did this to open up a channel called STRAIGHTOUTTABALLYER and talk to some of Ballyer's finest. Spencer, see Jimmy Kershaw, man, right? He shared me stuff, right? So, anyway, remember what I was saying to you about when Darren Starr caught us, right? Now, just picture this scene, right? Your fucking dogs have seen you. You're diving in the bush. They can fucking smell you. So, I was about 100 yards away from Noel. And I was watching what the dogs were doing and their body language. They were barking at the bush, looking at Noel. Barking at the bush, looking at Noel. And he goes to me, "Here, is Darren with you?" I said, "No." What was I meant? I'm not telling on me, mate. I don't care even if Noel had a slap me, bro. It's my own fault for not being in fucking school. So, he said, is Darren with you?" I said, "No." Next of all, he goes, "Darren!" "Yeah, Dad, get out of that fucking bush." You know what I mean? So we got out of the bush, you know what I mean? He's like, "Here, How come I don't see no fucking books in your hand? You know, and it's like he looks at me and he goes, "What are you lying for?" He said, "Oh, are you being loyal to your friend? Is that what it is? Well, you can help him clean the fucking kennels, mate." And he brought us over and made us clean the kennels. Mia, when you have 5 greyhounds, a lurcher, and a fucking Irish wolfhound barking at a bush, I'm terrified of that. I'm coming out. What you lied to me for? See you. I thought I was going to get a crack on, you know. So Jimmy last night was asking me, do I remember any stories? So I have a belter for 6 o'clock tonight, Spencer, right now. Gibbs' little fella, he's not fucking well, bro. He sent me a video, man, and same as me grandson. He fucking has a bad cough and cold, so I don't think he'll be coming, but like I said, bro, this is work in progress. And like I said, yeah, I always knew that if I opened the channel for Ballia one day, all my mates would come back for one last time together to open up a panel for Ballia. Guys, I need you to do me a favour. I am 48 away from 1,000. And now I'm going to start doing panels. Now, like I said, I've no competition on YouTube. I'm only competing with myself. Like, if I get in the ring with anybody, I look across there, yeah, I fight you on the street, not a ring. Yeah, it's not a fight with a referee. I don't want anyone stopping me from doing what I need to do. You know, and then it's too late. Then you realise you've made a mistake, amigo. I will say this one more time. I'm not perfect. But know this. Anybody who's rude to anyone in the live or comes in and tries to be a fucking comedian, you will be served an eviction notice. Indirectly, yeah. Directly, sorry, my bad. I've no issue. I have no desire to bring on wimps on nerds off YouTube. Hey, Root. I want to bring on a lot of people from where I used to live. You know, the place that Will asked that I was thrown out of. Yeah, all them people love me, but what you didn't tell them is you lied. But you are ran out there, weren't you? Almond tea. You shut your mouth, you. I know what you do. And I know what you sell. Do you understand? You fucking shut your mouth. Now you're a owl. You are a weasel. You can't go back to Ballia. You left that bit out, didn't you? I can. I can knock out all the real G's, all the alleged cartel members. I can knock at their door and have tea and biscuits. What can you do? Pick up the phone and ring the police when I put it on you. You got me mate reported, didn't you? Will yeah. And that's a fact. You know, you're a weasel. When a man puts pressure on you, heavy pressure, you cannot take it, you crumble. Because you have no structure to your personality. Do you understand? I would assassinate your character, your spirit. You know it. And I know it. And your little midget mate knows it too, doesn't he? Shout out to PD though. Fair fucking play to him, you know what I mean? I never seen that coming, but like I said, since I've come off my sedation medication, I'm working on my triggers, you know. I don't have to leave the fucking house to be triggered. I hear ambulances and fire brigades all the time in my fucking head. Imagine having that every day. I'm triggered every fucking day, 3 or 4 times, and it just is what it is. A lot of people don't understand triggers. Like I said, right, I've identified a lot of people on the YouTube community, yeah? Let's have a right that are fucking lonely, or that are fucking in pain, or they some kind of distraction, and they come on here not to be abused. You know, like, here, I'm 50 subs away from my target, yeah? When I hit my target, I'm going to start doing memberships, right? And then, what I'm going to do is, everybody that becomes a member to my channel, here, Listen, and I'll tell you, yeah, I'm gonna, like I said, I'm opening a StreamYard here, and it's gonna bang. And I already know it. You know, like I said here, you give me a few weeks, and loads of people from Ballier will come on, and that's all I want. I don't want YouTubers so they can get my channel taken down. Hey, John Paul. Like I said, yeah, the fighting Irish are fucking here, baby. Yeah, Jude's not sedated anymore. 180 days. Ding ding. Yeah, do you know what? See John Paul, right? And this is me blowing smoke up his fucking ass, yeah? It's a pity most Irishmen didn't act and carry themselves like JP does. You know, it's like when I watch some of his videos, man, in the gym and see the kids, the way they look at him and all, you know, he's a fucking good role model, he is. You know, and I like people like that. He's got character, and I'll tell you one thing, man. I'd spare you any day, bro, but that body shot, mate, is mean. Oh, you know, but I'm rooting for you. And JP, if you're ever in Manchester, you're welcome here, bro. Have a bit of food and what have you. There's a few people off YouTube I've met, okay? I've met Monk, Ben. I met Zeus, Jimmy the Gent. And what a fucking gentleman he is now. I've been around men all my life, yeah, and I can tell. I can read people, and I looked into that man's eyes, mate, and I'll tell you one thing. I just know. And you know what, here's the thing. He's a humble guy, you understand? And you never hear him calling people. See, men don't do that. One thing about the Scouts, justice for the 97, rest in peace to Jamie Bulger, and to Rhys Jones. Come in and tell you, see the Scousers, they've got character and resilience. You know why? When Hitler was dropping bombs all over Merseyside, Huntington, Toxteth, Croxteth, the Scousers were getting up on the fucking roofs, and you know what they were writing in big letters? Fuck you, Hitler, la. You can break our houses. You can even break our windows and our sheds. But you'll never break our fucking resilience or our spirit. Do you understand? You fucking Nazi. You know, and that's why I have a lot of time for the Scousers, because I know a lot about the city. My son worked on a project. Was a head of lead youth worker up in Toxteth, and he was trying to bring the two communities together. You know, bring the kids out on excursions and get them to work as a team to compete against each other. There he is there, look. He's in the bleeding chat. And I was just saying, hey, Pablo, that's my son, guys, in the chat. Thanks for coming in, son. Special education needs and advice services. Yeah, that's my son's charity and business. I'm so proud of you, son. Daddy loves you. Here, your brother keeps kicking. Like I said, I can't wait for him to come out. Here, what weight you going with? £8 is a good fish. Your sister was down yesterday, and your nephew doesn't like me. You know, she brought Noah down. I can't even look at him, son, and he's crying. But listen, and I tell you, all seriousness, like I said, me lad lives up there, and like I said, his work is heartbreaking, you know. It's like, and I won't mention that, but like, some of the stories, you know, like a lot of us don't get it. You understand? You will get it. You see, me and my son have the same ideology in a way. We both know that the kids in, this is my opinion, the kids in Toxteth have been punished for decades because of the sins of the father. Do you understand? Now, who is it? Great places, hang on. Fuck's sake, guys, give me a minute. Hang on, mate. Just give me a minute. Great places, how can you want to let him in? I didn't even look out the window. Come on, baby. But, great places. Pablo, we are there. Do you understand? And I said it, build it and he'll come. I've no competition on this app. You know why? because I've no interest talking to wimps and people who have no character to them. Uh, now listen here, my son, he's not even born yet and he's going to be a CEO. How amazing is that? My son's living the dream, he's living my dream. You know, he's a better man than I am, you know, but he's worked hard for it. He's shared an awareness all around the world, not just in the country. And in 10 years, his charity is going to be one of the biggest in the world. How about that? Hey, you see, I know a little bit about Liverpool, and my sons help Liverpool. The kids love him, you see, because characters like my son, people gravitate towards him. Very educated too. Uh, you know, I mean, it's like, and he's very competitive. We used to go to Old Trafford. I used to take him as a kid. Uh, you know. Hey, Dylan, can you remember that? Here, I'll bring you back. Remember that jersey, the gold one? You could turn it inside out. I was getting something to drink and something to eat. What did you say? There's Keno! That's a good number, Max. But guys, I want you to do me a big favour if you could. My son's on TikTok. He's on Instagram. He's on a few things. But like I said, everything is about awareness. Sorry. Whoa, whoops a daisy. You don't want to see that. Holy shit. No, like I said, it's about spreading awareness. Like, mental health matters. All minds matter. Like, even if you dislike me, listen, I'm saving people's lives. I've had people reach out to me, men and women, and say, dude, I didn't kill myself because of you. Now here, that's worth more than a coffee to me. I will hit my target, you see. Yeah, I did say I would, didn't I? You know, when I hear nobody on YouTube makes shorts for their members, so I'll tell you my plan. I'm going to charge people 50p a week. Yeah, 50p a week. And I'm going to make shorts for every member. Pablo, nobody on YouTube makes shorts. Do you understand? For the members. That's going to change. And Pablo, like I said, this train is moving slowly. Like I said, I'm only getting used to StreamYard. I would fuck up a picnic. But Pablo, as you know, I'm not afraid to fail. You see. And if you don't fail, you're not fucking trying. Do you understand? And failures, you gain experience, right? Now, I fucked up more than the average person, but look, I never give up hope. Like, I had a suicide ideology because of what happened to me as a kid. Because I lose my father's money. He was coming to me in my dream saying, I'm ashamed of you, and because it's on antipsychotics and all, I couldn't take it anymore, so, yeah. But you know now, since I've come off the mood stabiliser, and because of sexy time, my son will be here very soon, and like my missus has done what psychiatrists couldn't do. You ask my son, he had to come and visit me in a psychiatric facility compared to the way I am now. I'm a certified teddy bear son. I'm living the dream. You are more handsome than I am, though, I'll say that, and you've got more teeth than your daddy. But now this, I couldn't be more prouder of my son. You know what he was doing? Working up in Toxteth, trying to bring Toxteth and Croxteth together, the youngsters. Pablo, may I tell you, right, if there's no facilities or buildings or a community centre, even the basics, kids end up going on the wrong path. You know, do you see the mate with a man bag or a phone? Now, I'm going to tell you this, right? Okay, little Johnny walks in at 14. His man's like, that's a nice coat. Where'd you get that? Paddy give it to me. Who the fuck is Paddy? Harry's me mate. Why did he give you that new coat? They're about 4 ton. 'Cause he likes me. Alright, tell Paddy I said thanks and all, I know you've no daddy here, but and things are a bit tight sometimes, but tell him I appreciate it. Week later, Johnny comes in. Holy shit, that's a nice phone. Where'd you get that? Johnny, give it to me. What did he give you a phone for? I paid for your phone. He likes me. Don't worry about it. Now, there's two mistakes you made. Straight away, yeah? He tells me Johnny's given him a coat. Where does Johnny live? Me and you's gonna go and see Johnny. I'm gonna strangle him with his coat. Right? And see his mobile phone. I am going to make him fucking eat it. Now, I was on my son's neck. He wasn't even allowed out at a certain time. You see, because it's so easy. I know a lot of good kids because of joint enterprise are doing sentences now. Education's the way forward. You know what I mean? But I couldn't be more proud of me lad because he's a leader of men, you see. And what he was trying to do was bring Croxton and Toxton together, the youngsters. Because if you can get to them young, because when they get old, they're going to be shooting each other. And Liverpool is a tougher city, I think, than Manchester. And I'll always say justice for the 97 because of a conversation I had with one of my son's friends. And I got it then. 96 people went to football that day and didn't come home. It could have been your brother, or your dad, or your ma, your sister, or your nephew. And Man United fans make jokes about that now. I know there's a minority of Man United fans and Liverpool fans, but here, you'd never ask my son. I used to take him to Old Trafford. We wouldn't sing them songs. You know what I mean? Here, when are we going to a game? Pablo, thanks for coming in. Or Chopper, thanks for coming in. I know, bro. It's not going in. Like I said, that buying me a coffee money, Pablo? It's still in there. I've not even touched it. I use this thing called Stripe. It takes 7 days for it to come. Here, Pablo, we're in fucking February. You bought me. Remember, you sent me £25 and you said to me, give the midget a tenner of it. It's still in the account. Guys, can someone tell me, right, what's the best payment method you can use? Is it PayPal? Is it fucking whatever? But like I said, for years, Pablo, my link wasn't working. Do you understand? And I put 6 years hard work into this, sharing awareness about mental health, about addictions, triggers, about fucking spirituality. Like I said, I'm not perfect, but I'm trying, Chopper, thanks for coming in. Good Mila Mahagut and Cade Mila Falcha. What got nuked? Hang on about. What's got nuked? Pablo, I'm gonna have to make up a new fucking buy me a coffee bro link because it's not working, the other one. I'm not technical. So I have to have my secretary to have a look at her when she comes tomorrow. Yeah, that's me queen. You see. She did what doctors couldn't do. She did what my kids couldn't do. She did what my brothers couldn't do. Bro, sexy back! And now look, I have impregnated you with my semen and now you're carrying my demon. So that's many nights up screaming. Lisa, yeah, your side. Now listen guys, in all seriousness, I want to thank you all. I want to apologise for 6 years of unfulfilled promises. As a man, I'll take that. That's my fault. I'm responsible for that. Like I said, I don't make money off YouTube, and I was going to walk away from it because I invested in 2 projects and I didn't tell certain family members because they fucking be, yeah, we're going to that door. But I'm not like that anymore. Don't get me wrong, that head case is still in here. Yeah, I'm a fucking gorilla, mate. I deal with shit on my own. I fucking rock through your window, purposely to get you angry and run out and I will sleep you. You will get rugged. That's my word, right? Roughed up good done. Rugged. Anyway, so this afternoon at 2 o'clock and tonight at 6 o'clock I own my StreamYard and I've no competition on here. I'm on here to grow my channel, to bring a few people from Ballyfermot back together on here. There's only one man that can do that. And that's me. You know why? Because all the boys up there respect me. That's why. But like I said, guys, here, I can't stress this. Listen, if anybody abuses or calls any woman any names in my chat, even if you're a mod, you're gone. Right? Now, I'm not after. Listen, I don't care who comes into my chat as long as they're from Ballyfermot and all over Dublin. But except for 300,000 YouTubers all around the world that watch my shit in a year. 952 subs, baby, we are coming. I want to thank the people who stole my channel from me. And I want to thank the little midget in Liverpool and his little budgie for motivating me, you see. Yeah, you said it's a shit channel too. And here, shit channel, I've gone past yours, haven't I? Hey. And here, I will smash it past your channel eventually. I don't have to buy subs. Or I don't need to buy subs. See, men do it the right way. You know, my son will tell you, yeah, I won't call you out, I'll lay you out. But a man of peace, do you understand? I'm not a tough guy, a hard man, a fighting man. Even though labels have been put on me over the years, it's like, look, what do you want me to do about it? It's okay not to be okay. You know, the more men that talk about mental fucking health is going to save more lives. But yeah, what we you don't realise, you know, where mental health issues affect our kids. Adverse childhood experiences. When I was a kid, now my son will tell you, I've never hit him, I've never raised my hand to his mother. She beat my ass. Now, one of the toughest girls I've ever known in my life. Jesus Christ. But, like I said, my dream, guys, was to have the family, the house, the dog, the job, the kids. Football, fighting, family always. Since I've come off the mood stabiliser, I've managed to accomplish a few things. We're 180 days in, 36 was my best. And then my missus told me she's having me child. Like, Pablo, thanks very much for coming in. Send my regards to your folks. Guys, listen, like I said, I'm fucking deadly serious, you know. A lot of people on YouTube, they call men out to grow their channel. They bring anyone and everyone onto the channel. Guess what? You are the company you keep. And I will not go into a channel where there is weasels. You are a Karen or a Stanley. And here, Dorothy, you are a long way from Kansas. And all you have to do is clip them pretty little heels and say those magic words. There's no place like home. Sleep! Nah. But, nah, guys, listen, like I said, sharing awareness about mental health, it's like it's, you know, a lot of us don't and haven't got the courage to talk about mental health. So I'm going to say this to you now, right? Spencer, thanks for coming in, and I'll see you this afternoon. Now, the reason why Spencer is on my panel is because he's from the same place in Ballyfermot, the same road as I am. So there's a few helmets that need to get suffocated who said Jude got ran out Cherry Orchard. Now, I'm going to bring on loads of people from Cherry Orchard that'll tell you, hear them ego. You better lose that ego. Do you understand? Like I said, I could have grown my channel calling men out, but here, I'd still not hit you. I'll knock at your door and not bring it into my channel. I'm not a joint midget, I'm a man. You know, I handle me business, mate. And this is my business. 6 years I've sacrificed. Do you understand? The amount of people I've helped and saved. I took my studio down. Like I said, when someone reaches out to you and says, Jude, cause of your videos I didn't kill myself, and I'm like, what? Yeah, bro, cause of your fucking videos. And do you know what? Men and women, here, I can help you. Listen, according to my medical records, in 44 years, I've had 92 evaluations. Me and my brother see the same psychiatrist. His name is Dr. Mabea. He's the second best in the country, right? Do you know what he said to me? On my mum and dad's grave. He said, Jude, if things were different, you could be sat where I am and I could be sat there. And I was like, what do you mean? He's like, well, he said, you seem to be switched on when it comes to psychology. And I was like, well, you know, I'm fascinated with the brain, but I don't know nothing about it, you know. So it's like I said, you learn things, you know, research and reading things. And but he gave me a gift. Now, I'm gonna, hey, Spencer, I'll see you this afternoon. So, this doctor, yeah, give me a method. And guys, listen to me, yeah. It'll help you in life if you use it. Every day, rather than keep a diary, score your mood from 1 to 10. 10 being your highest, and 1 being your lowest. You don't have to come in the live and say, oh, I had a bad experience last week and I tried to top myself. Just come in, say hello, and put a number, like Maxine does. Do you understand? As soon as she comes in, she'll put a number in there. And that way then, she doesn't have to say that she fucked somebody off. Do you understand? And I can relate to that number. You know, it's not rocket science. You know, and this works. Believe me, it works. You know, you can't be experienced. You know, my son will tell you, when he come up to see me in a psychiatric facility, they took me out for a day. I wasn't allowed out on my own, right? And they took me into an e-cig shop, yeah? Well, you hear this. So, looking at these e-cigs and all, right? So, I seen one, yeah? And I swear to God, yeah? It must have been about that width, right? So, I borrowed it. So we're walking down the road. I'm having a few puffs and my son looks at me and Mark looks at me and he goes, bro, did you just take that out of the shop? I didn't take it, I borrowed it. What you fucking mean you borrowed it? Bring it back? Fuck no. But it was yeah. But my son wasn't happy with me. You know, but guys, listen to me. Like I said, in all seriousness, I want to apologise to the entire community for all the failed promises and for not delivering what I've said. Now, as a man, I'll hold my hands up. That's my fault for trusting people. But you know the people that let me down from Ballyferma here? You know, when this channel takes off me, don't even bother asking me, can you come on, because I'll tell you no. You know, you're alright. Yeah, Dotsy will put you on his page. Don't worry about it. Shout out to Jimmy Kershaw, Luke Gilligan, Ian Gibbons, Spencer McDermott, and myself, you see. I have a confession. I am no longer part of Stevie Billings' grey-bearded brigade. I am going to have to leave, just like Alan in the Wolf Pack. On Tuesdays and Thursdays, my missus lets me mount her. That film, me missus lets me mount that. You know, oh, Alan, he's fucking comical. But guys, in all seriousness, I'm doing a live this afternoon. And I'm doing a live this evening. And like I said, according to YouTube, the other day, I looked at YouTube Studio and I heard this voice in my head saying, Jude, he's not your fucking enemy. And I'm like, he fucking is now. But it don't take it personal. It's only a spanner. But when one of your own is fucking, bro, you hurt my feelings. But anyway, like I said, we are not far from the target, guys. And one thing I will promise you that I will deliver. There's nobody in the YouTube community. Go look. 0 people do fuck all for their members. Do you know what I'm going to do for all my members? Each and every individual one. I'm going to make a 15-second short. Why can't channels do that? Why don't you do that for your members rather than giving them a loyalty badge? How are they going to grow? Mia, I see all these little mental health channels coming up, and you know what? I'm going to plug the shit out of them. You know why? Because see these channels and sharing awareness, they're going to save more lives. And like I said, rather than coming in and everybody else reading what you say, if you're having a really bad day, here, score yourself from 1 to 10. Come in, say hello, Jude, and put a number next to your name like Maxine does. Hey, Paul. But anyway, my backup channel, guys, is called STRAIGHTOUTTABALLYER 8, and we are a go. Operation Sleep is in effect, except for we are awake. Here. It's just like being on a mountain and looking down and seeing infidels coming. If you are a deviant and you are a significant risk to women and children, you have crossed the line, amigo. We are not hombres. Do you get me? SA or homes, whatever you want to call yourself. I don't care whether you're 50 homes or bury you under it. Fighting family football. Guys, listen to me, yeah? If you're ever feeling suicidal, right, and you feel like you can't talk to a family member because you don't want to upset them, come here. There's a few helplines out there. See, labels don't go. We just have to learn how to cope with them better. My mother was a coping schizophrenic, so, you just have to cope with it. But it's great. It's like, me chick has brought sexy back. She has brought back sexy time. Coming off the mood stabilizer. Oh, shit. Now look what you've gone and done. You've gotten impregnated yourself. But it takes 2 to tango, man, and I believe my chick is my salvation. But I'll give your channel a sub, Slane. Guys, like I said, even if you don't like me, we have a few things in common. Number 1 being our mental health, okay? Number 2, we want the best for our children. And it's like, I'm a very humble guy. Life can humble you sometimes, But what I will say is, all the promises that I made about bringing certain people on, they led me on and lied to me. Got me to promote their channel and then didn't come on mine. But guess what? Here, I'm glad you didn't, because here, I already have my team. Men. Proper men. Fuck Conor McGregor. Proper 12, proper 10, me. Do you understand? My 5 passions in life are football, family, fighting, music and mental health, and awareness. Guys, like I said, listen to me. Nobody on YouTube helps their members now. I've got Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and everybody that becomes a member of my channel, I'm going to make shorts for them because no one else does. All you get is a fucking loyalty badge. You know what I mean? So all the people that support all these channels, and when they get past a few thousand, they don't give a fuck about their members. Well, here, I'm going to make sure, because I've employed somebody to work on the memberships, me chick, because I'd fuck up a picnic. So here's my terms. These are the rules of engagement as follows. Rule number 1, abuse anyone in me life, you're gone. Okay, abuse me, you're gone. And it's, like I said, you won't even you'll say something and you'll be removed. You see, I don't need YouTubers. Okay, I don't, here, there's about 5% of people on here that I get on with. 95%. Uh, you know, and they're all behind me. And they know how hard I've worked over the years, not calling anyone out. I could have grown the channel, but I did it the right way, the noble way. You know, I'm not going to call here. You call people out, yeah, here. You do that in school. And obviously, you need to go back to the lesson because you've skipped something and I'm not messing. How can you work on your aggression? I'm not here effing jeffing or stressing. I can fucking help you, don't call it a blessing. And we'll see what's going to happen. And I'll carry on keeping you guessing. So, Wagwan, I am away. I will be back at 2 o'clock on StreamYard, straight out of Ballier. And over this week, maybe if Spencer comes on, then I'm going to try to get Pat to come on tomorrow. Hey, Axel, and like I said, guys, even if you don't like me, I can help you with your mental health. You know what I mean? I have post-traumatic stress disorder complex, survivor's guilt. I've witnessed friends die. I've had a couple in my arms, basically. And you're supposed to shut that all out. I'll say one thing here. There's nothing you can do about your dreams. You know, and I want to shout out to everybody who's been patient with me and that has believed in me over the years. Now, listen, I'm going to be honest with you. I've spent a shitload of money on this and time, and I'll never get that back. But, fuck that. Today, we're here. You know, different channel a year. We're nearly on 1,000. What stopped me getting 1,000 on this one? I start bringing on some of Ballyer's finest. Yeah, men. Men that'd be behind the door. Men that'd been shot. Proper men. You know, not wimps or nerds who act tough, mate. Know your fucking role. And yeah, bro, see me. Men salute me. Even on the housing estate. You understand? Yes, don't. G. Oh, other people's words, not me. I'm just a man. If other people want to put labels on me, I can't do nothing about that. But no, this football family. Here, we are triple F, baby, right? Football, family fighting, mental health, and music. And like I said, yeah, if you use that number method every day when you wake up, and your lowest mood from it'd be 1, obviously, and your highest mood being 10, you know, like, I'd appreciate it if you had a bit of courage. You know, or you'd come in the room and say hello, Jude, and put a number, like most people do, and eventually everyone will be doing it. Because it works. And you can't beat experiences. And I've had 92 evaluations. So who's more qualified to talk about mental health? Do you understand? I'm here to share awareness. I'm here to help other small channels grow because all the big channels don't give a fuck about them. You'll take the money though, won't you? Yeah, shout out to the people who always remembered in your channel and you didn't even give me a shout out and I was paying you $5 a month. And 6 other people £2 a month. You know, I buy people coffee, I donate to things, do you understand? You know, but Robert, that's a good number, a 7. You know, but like I said, come here. My doctor told me, he said, Jude, you know, rather than you sit in front of me, say, and go through, because see me, I can talk. So I think that's why he did it, to shut me up. He's like, Jude, every day you wake up, be honest with yourself. 1 being your lowest mood, and 10 being your highest. So every time you present yourself in front of me, I'm going to say, Jude, give me a number. Do you get it? Do you understand what I mean? So if I say I'm at a 3, he'll know that I'm at a low mood, so he can work with that number. Do you understand? Listen, knock yourself out. You don't have to listen, but listen. I've saved people's life with my methods. Do you understand? And all I want to do is help people and make them aware, just like my son. Do you understand? You see, we're men. We lead men. You know, to the gates of university, a 4-year plan, and he swam it, no problem. Justice for the 97, make every one of them have a bed in heaven. 96 football fans went out that day and didn't come home. Shout out to that lady Anne, you know, who battled against the disease and against the Hillsborough Inquiry, you know, but eventually they got justice, you know, and I was glad for that, you know. Uh, Rest in peace to Jamie Bulger and Reece Jones. Like I said, guys, I'm gonna bounce, but I'll be back about 2 o'clock, yeah? Maybe 2:15, we'll see. I didn't think it was 1 o'clock, I thought it was only about 12. Right, guys, I'm gonna end this, but I will open my stream out this afternoon and this evening. And over time, different people are gonna come on that are from Ballier, you see, because a few people wanted to get my channel struck. I'll just say this, where the strikes come from. One come from Liverpool and one come from Ballyfermot. That's all you need to know. Guys, I'm away. Like I said, I am not a gayist or a racist. And if you are rude to anybody in my chat, you will be removed. If you start getting lardy with me, you'll be removed. Do you understand? I'm not here. Like I said, sit on the naughty step. Do you understand? Before Daddy puts you over his knee and slaps you. Anyway, like I said, analytics don't lie. That strike come from Liverpool. That there you go. You know, see you. You're afraid of me, aren't you? You just fucked up. And so did someone else, you know. Like, people know how hard I worked on that, and someone tried to steal it again. And here, I'm about 40 odd out off my target, and I'll hit it. And you know this channel, by Christmas, I'll hit 1,000 easy. You know why? Because I'm going to bring on men to share some stories and share some experiences, and really bad experience, but good. We're going to talk about good times, funny times. Not everything was bad, you know. And everything is about being a good neighbour in Ballier. And my granny was raised, my mother was raised in Ballyfermot, you see. And everything about being a good neighbour, you know, it's like, see where I'm from. I'll tell you a little quick story before I go, right? In Afghanistan, they have this rule, it's called Pashwani. Now, according to their Pashwani, it's thousands of years old method. Okay, Rob Lee comes into my garden. I've invited them into my garden. 30 people pull up for Rob Lee. I'm saying, Rob, get behind me, bro. This is my yard. What? You gonna do what? Ah, come on, come. Let me neutralise you. Easy. Yeah. I will eat you like a sausage roll. Because your role is being a sausage. You are a sheepdog. And if you are a deviant, you won't get on my channel. You know, I'm not here to compete with anyone but myself. And to bring a few old friends back together. And a lot of them carry guilt here. And I'm going to help them shift it. You know, because otherwise, like I said, there's a lot of people that have fell out in Ballyfermot. And Benji, listen to me. 2 o'clock, right? Are you free at 2, Benji, before I go? Let me know, then. Benji's just got out of jail, bro. And like I said, I'm delighted he's free, Benji. Now, I know a lot of people might say Benji is a bit aggressive. And he told me to suck me mum. Well, did you take that personal? Yeah, well then he has you down, mate. He has you fucking there. You know what I mean? Like I said, and the reason why I respect Benji is I know a little bit about him. Benji shared a few stories with me. And according to the Data Protection Act and my Irish balls, I'll never repeat what someone tells me. Do you understand? But on YouTube, it's not like that. There's not many decent men on there. Listen, you're a significant risk to women and children. You won't be allowed my channel. Even if you're my mods and I find out you abuse somebody, it makes me look bad. And the other day, I had to neutralise one of my own, being Stevie, and I love Stevie, but fuck Stevie. Stevie didn't tell me he blocked 3 people, did he? So, Stevie, fuck you. Yeah, for not telling me. You should have told me, bro. You know, like I said, it's not personal, it's business, and you're interfering with my business. So just come in and let me take your spanner off you, because you've already done a lot of damage to my channel, and Stevie, don't play with me. Do you understand? You're supposed to be my fucking brother, bro. You know, it breaks my heart I am no longer part of the 4 Musketeers, being the grey-bearded brigade, me, Chopper, Pablo and Stevie. But if you're on my team, even if you're my brother, and you do want to hinder my progress, you're an infidel. You're a significant risk to this channel. I had 6 people report you, except for it was media reported. I could have get my channel taken off me. You know I'm on 2 strikes. You come in, you call Maxine a slag. You block Casper. Casper reached out to me. Do you understand? And here, she's not the only woman that's reached out to me. You can't keep your cock in your trousers. You cannot act like a man when you've had a beer. And I'm helping you. I'm not ridiculing you. But, like I said, why should I show you the same content when you fucking blocked 3 people and didn't tell me? And planted the seed in me head about Chopper, saying that he was a fucking spy, basically. Watch him. I fucking knew. Here, see Chopper, I purposely said, I know. And I made it look like it was Chopper, but I knew it wasn't. But I see now, I'm awake, no more stratification. So while I'm here, have no fear, STRAIGHTOUTTABALLYER will be fucking here in maybe an hour and a half. Boy, anyway, we're going to set this ship rolling. Benji, about 2:15, because I want to have a smoke, yeah? I'll put the thing in the channel, because, bro, we need to catch up. So are you good for the afternoon, Benji? Wagwan to my man, he's from Brum, you understand I love Benji, you know what I mean? Because he'll tell you to fuck off, and I'd sooner him tell me to fuck off than, you know what I mean? That's the one thing about Benji, guys, listen. Oh yeah, Benji, can I just say this? I'm on 2 strikes, bro. So, try not suffocate somebody. Suffocate, man. Boxing them, here. Boxing them out with me front door key. Punching them out with me back door key. I am out of here. Like I said, I am not a gayist or a racist. Do you understand? But we have to fucking do this. That's all I can say, sis. I'll see you at 2 o'clock. I'm going to do it at 2, bro, because, like I said, you know, what time is it? No, about 1:15. Between 1:15 and half. And then tonight, it's because, bro, I must have been on for over an hour. I was only supposed to come on for half an hour. But like I said, guys, I've no competition on YouTube because I don't want to compete with anybody. I want to compete with myself. It's just like if I stand in the ring, I'm looking at myself across there. You know, and it's like I'm not a tough guy, a hard man, or a fighter, man. I can defend myself. Here, there you go, look at that. That's what you call damage. They're what you call fighting hands. Do you understand? Yeah, that's a proper fighting man, son. But I'm not a fighter, I am a lover. I am not a gayist or a racist, but I am a racist. See you in an hour. Peace and love. Wagwan. Done.